Next example, for this grammar we need to construct the past by using the LL1. So we know that to construct the past by using the LL1, first we need to find out the first and follows. The next, table construction. After that, by using the table, we are going to be construct the parse tree. Okay. And now find out the first, before enter into the first and follow, we have some rules for the LL1. What is the first rule? Remove the left recursion. If possible, apply the left factoring, and ambiguity is not going to be allowed. And this is our given grammar. This is actually given grammar. In this grammar, we know that we don't have a left recursion for S variable, Y variable, W variable and Z variable, but we have a left recursion for the X variable, X deriving the XB or epsilon. Okay, so we know that how to remove the left recursion. So after you remove the left recursion, this is the final grammar. So there are two, X is removed with the left recursion, X derive the X dash and X dash derive the B X dash or epsilon. Okay, you know that how to remove the left recursion. Some previous videos I have explained. After remove the left recursion, so that whenever you want to construct the any past tree by using the LL1, before enter into the concept, we need to verify that these are the minimum things. We need to verify for each and every variable, not only every time first variable. For every variable, the left recursion should be eliminate. Okay. So after eliminating eliminating, this is a grammar. For this grammar, we need to find out the first and follows. Now, what are the first for the capital S? Okay, capital S is deriving the W. Capital S is deriving W. Now W can able to replace by the two production. One is the A Z Y X Z X Y Z X Y. Okay. In this production, who will become a first symbol? Z. Again, Z should be replaced with the, what are the characters? A or B. If it is derived the A, then the production will become a XY. If it is replaced with the B, then the production will become a B XY. Okay. So then from these two cases, the two first we identified. Two first. One is A, another one is a B. Okay. So we can able to collect from this point. We can able to collect. That is A comma BR will become a first, and S, but this W can also replace by the next production. Actually, S deriving the W replaced by the their first production. From the first production of the W, we find that A comma BR become a first for the S, but W also derives the second production, that is only XY. Okay, W can also replace by the X and Y. If that replacement is the X and Y, X there are only X again replaced with the X dash, X dash and Y, because X is deriving only one production, one variable as a production, and that variable is X dash, so we have replaced it. But we didn't find any terminal. Again, we need to replace the X dash with X dash production. What is the production? B X dash. B X dash is the first production of a X dash. B X dash and Y. And but X dash also derives the epsilon. Whenever there is a epsilon, we don't have anything. And followed by the Y. There are two cases we are identifying. One is the X dash replaced by the first production. So then it is become a B X dash. From this production, we find that B is a first, and but X dash also derives the epsilon. We need to replace the epsilon in this position. We need to replace at this position. If you replace the epsilon, then we don't have anything at this. This is empty. This is here I am writing, it is empty. Nothing is there. Then it seems like a S derives directly Y. It seems like it S directly derives the Y. Okay. Now from this point we find that one of the first is a B. B already there. Sorry, this is D. Z is deriving D. Here it is Z deriving D. So here we should write D. Now S deriving directly Y. Okay, Y derive from this point. B also one of the first. B also from this production. Now S deriving the Y. After you replace the epsilon for the x dash, then it is becoming empty. It seems like a s derive y. Then x, then this y can also replace with the, that y can also replace by, there are only one is c, another one is again epsilon, another one is again epsilon. One is c. If you replace the c, that is c will become a first, but y also derives the epsilon. Y also derives the epsilon. If y also become epsilon, we can say we don't have anything for the s. We don't have anything, nothing but it is epsilon. We don't have anything, nothing but it is epsilon. We don't have anything here. Y also become epsilon. Then it is called as a empty, null replacement. It is also called as a epsilon. Now by using the s derived y production, we find the two first values. One is a c, another one is a epsilon. But we don't have any epsilon for the s derivation. But by replacement of the other variable epsilons, s also will become a empty in one case. That is s derived y in y case. So empty nothing but epsilon. So epsilon is newly created for the capital S. But in their production we don't have anything. Okay, so that there are two first are created. One is a c, another one is a epsilon. These are the first set for the capital S. Okay, the next first set for the W. W obviously know that we find W deriving x z a y from the, if z is first, W deriving two productions. One is z x y. If z is a one symbol, is a first character in this production, so z can able to replace by the two values a comma d. So a comma d will become a first from the first production, a comma d. From the next production, what is the next production for the W? W also deriving x and y. Again the same thing will be replaced. X will be replaced by the x dash. Again x dash replaced with the b x dash, and next time it is a f. So let's replace then. First x is replaced by the x dash and y. Okay. In next case, x can able to replace by the b x dash and y, or but x dash also can replace by the epsilon. Epsilon nothing but null replacement. We don't have anything. Followed by the y. Same case reflected as like a s. Okay. Then b also will become a 1 first. B also will become a 1 first. But whenever here it is become a empty. It is becoming empty. Then the production will become. W derives y. W derive y. When W is deriving the y, there is a y can able to replace by the first c. Another one again empty. So if W is deriving y, then y derives the c. So we can write in place of y we can write the c. So W derives the c, small c. So it is also will become a 1 first. Right, same first c. Then next, if y is deriving epsilon, here y also deriving epsilon. So you replace over this point. I am replacing. So it is a null replacement. We don't have anything. If you replace y by y in place of y with the empty, so we don't have anything. So it is indirectly it is called as a epsilon. W also deriving the epsilon. And then who are become first for the y? Only c comma epsilon. Who are become first for the z? A comma d. First for x deriving the x dash. Replace the x dash over that point. Then b comma epsilon will become a first. Okay. Same for x dash also we have a b comma epsilon will become a first. In this production, replace x dash, b is a first and epsilon is first. Replace x dash with the b x dash, then b also will become first for x, and x dash also replacing the epsilon. So whenever it is replacing the epsilon, x also deriving the epsilon. Okay, these are the first set. Then follow set. S, is there any follows for the capital S? We don't have any S in other productions. So that directly we can select the dollar as a follow for capital S. Then what are the follows for the W? Do you see anywhere in the W? Yes, we have the W at this position. So we don't have anything after this W. Then follows of W will become the follow set of their production variable. Who will become a production variable for this W? S only. So directly we can write dollar as a first. Dollar as a first. Okay. Then next for Y. How many places Y is there? In 2 places Y is there. In 2 places Y is at the least character. Least character. We don't have anything after the Y. Then their follows are will become. See here. Here the W follows are will become a X, S, and here also Y is actually at the end. It is available at the least position for the W productions. In 2 productions Y is there. In these 2 productions Y is at least position. So their follows are will become a follow set of W. Who are become follow set of W? Dollar only. So same thing, you get the dollar. The next two, follow set of Z. How many places Z is there? Yes, here Z is there. Z following X. Z following the X. Then in only one place Z is there. So there only we need to find the follow set for the Z. But X again replaced with the X dash. Y. Okay, X dash nothing but B. Sorry, B X dash. So now Z is following the 1B. Okay, and Y. So Z is following B. But X dash also deriving the other production epsilon. If you replace the epsilon in place of X dash, then the production will become null replacement by the X dash. Second production, we are replacing the second production of X dash, that is the epsilon. If you replace that, then here it is a null replacement, then followed by the Y. Now here Z is following Y. So Y can replace by the small c. Then the production it seems like a W derives Z small c. Okay, so now Z is following small c, but Y also deriving epsilon again. Y also deriving the epsilon. Replace the epsilon. Y also derive not only c. Y also deriving the epsilon. Then the production will become, if it is Y is epsilon, then the production will become a Z followed by empty replacement. We don't have anything. Then who will become a follows of a Z? Then we can say, if you don't have anything after any symbol in the production, then their follows will become a follow set of their production variable. Yes, who are follow set of W? Dollar only. So dollar here we can able to include. The dollar. Fine. The follows of dollar Z also completed. The next, here X is available in 2 places. In 2 places X is following Y only. So that let's find out from the first production. W deriving Z X Y. Now Z following Z X Y should be replaced by the small c. And Z X, sometime it is the replacement of epsilon. Okay, so small c is a first character and sometime y can also replace the epsilon. Then let us collect the first one, that is a small c. The next one, if y replace the epsilon, then the follows of x also will become a follows of w. Both are same. The follow set of w also will comes into the x follow set. So here I am writing the dollar also. And do you have any other cases? Okay, these two cases are created. And in another production also x is there, but in this there also x is following x and y, and same thing you may find, same thing, x can also replace by the c, and sometime if y is epsilon, then the production will become a wx. From the first case, c is a first follow. Second case, x dash follows will become a follows of w. Both we in this production also we find the same follow set. Okay, so totally the follows of x will become a c comma dollar. Okay, then x dash follows. X dash is in two places. X dash in two places. One is at this point. From this point, the follows of x dash will become follows of x. Who are they? The follows of x will become c comma dollar. Simply we can write c comma dollar. Next, in second case also x dash is there. Here the x dash follows are equals to the follows of x dash, production variable. But already we find that x dash follows are c comma dollar. So same thing, we don't find any new one. Okay, c comma dollar are follows of x dash. Okay, now we completed the first time follow set for this given grammar. The next we need to construct the table. Okay, the next video we will discuss about the construction of table, including we'll also discuss the one construction of parse tree for the one example.